Okay, my name is Uncle Johnny, and in this channel we just talk to people who have traveled from overseas and they are living in Australia. Today we have part 2 of Sami. We talked to Sami earlier in the year, and he was just telling us how he came to Australia and the challenges he received when he was here. So we'll just continue with that topic. And if you want to follow our story, just subscribe to Uncle Johnny channel. So welcome back, Sami.
Thank you very much.
So how have you been since we talked last few months?
Oh, it's been pretty well. But yeah, I miss your channel and
Yep.
I watch the videos every week. It's pretty good. So it really makes me interest in it. And I keep on, like trying to find every week, like from which country are people going to come
Yeah.
and share their experience. So yeah, it's wonderful.
Oh, that's very good. You are a strong supporter of my channel. So, as we were talking about Sami a few months ago, today we just want to know the challenges you receive, or the challenges you got when you came to Australia, and how did you overcome those challenges?
Oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. So I do face some challenges when choosing the country. So previously I was planning to go to Ireland, and then it changed to US, and then when I try to see the climate and everything, so I choose Australia.
Yep.
And moreover, over here, I think people don't you don't get criticized or something, because whatever work you do, everything is equal. So that's really another reason why I choose Australia. And had gone through a lot of reasons. I have to convince my parents for Australia, because there has been some incidents happen to my family members over here, and they were like, not, no Australia and something like that.
Are you able to tell us those incidents?
Oh, yes, of course, of
Yep.
course. Like, I think in the 2005 or something, there has been some riots, which were, I think, not sure, which were clashes in between Indians and Australians and all. So,
Was this the student, or just the general public?
I think the general public.
Yeah, okay.
So, but everyone has been, affected by that, and
Yep.
many have come back to their home countries. So, yeah. But then when I come here, I realize that there is no such thing anymore.
Oh, okay.
So,
It was just in the news and
yeah,
yeah, TV. Yeah.
right. So, and I felt more close with the people over here, because they are just like us everywhere. So, people are people everywhere.
We have the bad and we have the good, so you
Yeah.
expect them everywhere anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when that incident happened, and still you decided to come to Australia, did you have any fear that, okay, maybe if I go there, I may get some more challenges because now I'm aware of what's happening down under?
Right, because like in the beginning,
Yeah.
I was a bit, because I was not able to get the accommodation in the university
Oh, okay.
hostel. So, and it's very difficult for you to get the accommodation in the beginning. And now, cause of COVID, it's like impossible. Cause
Yeah.
many, like for one house, people are like 20 or 30 families are coming, and
Yeah.
it's terrible. So. But at the time, it took me almost a month to get the accommodation, and I have to stay at my friend's place, luckily.
Yep.
But I was just wondering, if I won't be having the friend, then there are chances of getting the Airbnb, which could be a bit costlier.
Yeah,
than
it's a
what
bit
I was paying.
expensive, yeah.
So, but yeah, so like accommodation is the challenge which I face in reality.
Okay, when you are coming from India to Australia, you already have some friends here.
Yeah. So I was having a friend who was studying in the University of Newcastle, and one of my brother had given me his number, and he said that try to contact him if for the earlier days of your accommodation, he can help you with that in finding and everything. But when I came here, because the classes had already been started, and it's very difficult to cope up with everything. You have to get yourself registered in the University of Newcastle,
Yep.
and if you are late, you have to ask them for the permission to attend the classes.
Okay.
And there are like some certain procedures which you have to go through, and then have to attend the like program or something. And then I mean, like the whole day from Monday to Friday, if it's going, you know, like and all the agents, everything, they are closed on the weekends.
Okay.
And moreover, if you have to provide them all the financial documents and everything, like which the usual procedure
To show them that actually you can afford.
yeah, you can afford the meal like for 6 months or 10 months, so, and only then they will finalize you. And also they will also go to a certain check for other person or other students, whoever has applied for that particular house.
Yep.
And then they will finalize that. And but yeah, if you will consider the probability from 20 people, it's like 5% or
Yeah,
something.
okay. So, Sami, having a friend here or somebody from India who you know here, did it have any advantage for you apart from them looking the house or accommodation for you? Did it have any other advantage for you having somebody you know, you already know here in Australia?
Yes, it is, because they are already aware of the present situation here.
Yeah.
Like how does things work?
Yep.
And they guided me like which bus you have to go through and everything, and
Okay.
I wasn't aware of any Opel Card or anything like that. So, so which was pretty good. And in the beginning, I had gone into the bus and I was having the cash. I wasn't sure of this Opel Card.
Okay.
So, but the driver was very good, and he was told me like not to pay. It's okay, like you know, like you just have to go next job.
So you had money and you wanted to pay the fare where you were going, and the bus driver told you no, you can't pay. You have to use a card, not credit card, of course, but Opel. It's called Opel Card.
Yeah.
And you didn't. Your friend didn't tell you about the card before?
He told me that you can pay like cash.
Yeah.
So that's why he was like that you have to get the Opel Card and you will get it from the Woolworths or something.
Yeah.
And in the beginning I wasn't sure where the Woolworths is.
Okay, so you didn't know where. He didn't go with you?
No, he didn't go with me because he was having the class in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
But after that, like he had been with me in the evening and getting the Opel Card, and I also got the same and everything. And then he also told me a lot about the university.
Yeah.
Like classes, timings and everything. And then I also got to know like the university app as well, how does it work. And then he tried to introduce me in his friend circle as well, which helps me, you know, like if you wanted to, like, they like help you in building up the assignments, like career program of universities, and also they help you in building resumes and everything.
Okay.
So, yep. That's
So in general now, let's just talk about outside the community, not the university, outside the community. Is it easy for you to mingle with the Australian people and get along?
Oh yes, it was easy because like even he was friends with like 2 Aussies.
Yeah.
And they were pretty good though, because whatever you tell them, they were like, bro, come on man, let's do it.
Yeah.
So, it was pretty good. And then I also, where I started living, I became friends with more Aussies, rather than people from my home countries.
Yeah.
And because, you know, like, it's just like the nature you matches with those, the attributes of you, like, as well as of those people, they are very much similar, so which helps me in building quite good Aussie friends rather than the people from my home country.
Okay.
I really love that part.
So it's easier for you to make friends with the Aussie people outside the university.
Right.
Do you do any other activity with them, like playing soccer or cricket or something like that?
Yep. So, like, cause soccer is something in which you will meet the people from across the different countries.
Yep.
So, like, irrespective, you know, like whether they are from Aussie or something. But yeah, I have started playing soccer once I get a bit settled here after 4 or 5 months, and then I became friends with like a lot number of people, which is good.
Do you follow cricket?
No.
What type of an Indian person are you? All the Indians follow cricket, And I just wanted to ask you, because recently we had the Test cricket, which India beat Australia badly. So I just wanted to know which side were you? Were you supporting India or were you supporting the
No,
Australia?
I'm just supporting the best team.
So the best team was India in this case, yeah?
No,
So you don't follow cricket at
no, I
all?
don't
Yeah.
follow cricket at all.
Why is that? Because everybody from India follow cricket.
True. I think like because cricket is something like it's very aggressive game,
Yeah.
and many times the people like they like if you are supporting this team or
Yeah.
if the people are of they follow the another team, the opposite team, and they could like hold grudges. Or something. So it's better not to follow.
It is sports. People don't
It
hold
is.
grudges. That's what I think. Yeah, but yeah, I religiously follow cricket, and I was supporting Australia,
Right.
and they were beaten by Indian badly,
Oh my God.
and so I was disappointed in that case. But
Okay.
it's okay. I'm over it now. So I guess you don't travel now to anywhere because we have COVID-19
Right.
and traveling is just banned everywhere.
It is.
So do you miss home?
I do a lot because in this COVID time, like you can't travel.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is sit at home and work on like work, but you get bored with all those things. It's like, and then you started to miss home. You started to talk with your parents. You have more time and all, and then you start how you miss how you miss your home a lot. So,
Well,
but I do.
you do miss home. So you just call them or you use the Zoom for talking, and then you can see their faces, your brother, sister, and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like do WhatsApp calls sometimes
Yeah.
too, and then like to talk with them. But yeah, it's been like more than 2 years, and I do miss them a lot. So I hope like this COVID thing gets over soon, so that we can go back
okay.
and see them. Cause it's just like even they can't come and we can't go. So it's
Yeah.
like it's like this COVID is acting like a bridge.
So before the COVID, initially when you came to Australia, have you ever gone back to India?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to India last January, but then I got to know that the COVID and everything, and I decided to stay here. And surprisingly, just after that, the borders all get closed.
Yeah.
And if I had gone back, I would have been staying.
They could have locked you back in India.
Right. So that's like I'm glad that I didn't go at that time. But now when I want to go, it's like you can't.
So how long have you been away from your family?
Like 2 years.
It's only 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's not too bad.
Really? How long have you been like?
Well, I normally go every 2 years back to Kenya. But this year because of COVID, it's I can't travel. But we talk on the phone. We sometimes use the Zoom thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have a bit of technology or WhatsApp, you see, so we can talk that way. But COVID has really spoiled everything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. How is COVID treating you?
Oh, it's being treated. I mean, like, you can't travel. I wanted to go to Sydney as well. Like, I was getting bored at home and all. And then when you get to know that there are many COVID cases here in Sydney and even in the Central Coast, and then you decided to stay at home. So, like, at the end of the day, you would be watching TV doing nothing.
Yeah. So, has work changed a lot because of COVID? Now, do you still go to work or you work at home? Or,
Yep, I do, but it's like very rare because my work is just over here in Newcastle. So, I do go like maybe once a week or once a fortnight. But like many people have lost jobs, and now even all the universities and in all the offices, they are trying to shrink and get the minimum stuff as they can. And many people are losing jobs.
Yeah, so some people work from home as well. So do you work from home or you just...
Yep, I do, but sometimes I have to go cause, like for the presentation or for delivering something, and then,
Okay.
But I mean, I do miss home.
So we have another 7 so months before all the borders will be open and people can start traveling.
That's true. So like, and COVID is something. It's like I don't think that it's going to stop. Like because even if they are going to open the borders, there are still chances of getting affected or infected some like through someone whom even you don't know. Like
Yeah, I think we are going to get vaccine. Are you going to get vaccine when it comes?
oh yeah, but maybe if I feel like a bit of symptoms or something.
Are you going to be the first one, or you are the one who is going to wait on the fence to see how things are going before you get a jab?
Let's see how it goes. But yeah, maybe it's good to have a vaccine, but I think like the India has launched some medicines, as the vaccines, and they have started to supply to US, Russia, and to some certain countries. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, I think the cases have started to decline, but still there are no effects or in US, because in US like cases are still increasing a lot every day.
Yeah, because on this channel we just advise people who are overseas and they want to travel to Australia for whatever case. If they want to come here to study, or they want to come here to tour, or they want to for whatever. So what will you advise people from back home in India who want to come to Australia to do whatever they want to come to do? What will you advise them? What do they expect when they come to Australia?
Okay, yep, thank you for asking that question. And yep, for the people, for students, I would suggest them to attend the online classes rather than attending here because of the situation. And then for the people who wanted to come here to work, I will suggest them to start working in their home countries as of now until the borders are open, and to maintain, like to follow the COVID procedures. And then for the people who wanted to travel to Australia just for fun or leisure or something like that, they can, but not at the moment, because I mean Australia is just trying to get rid of this COVID situation at this time, and now if those people could come, there are chances of getting the other people in Australia getting affected.
Okay. So stay home. Don't travel.
Watch the pictures, watch the videos, and imagine it travel.
Watch Angojoni channel. We have got so many videos you can watch here until the situation comes back to normal, and then you can travel.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So what about Aussie people who want to travel to India?
No one.
You telling them don't go, stay here first.
Yeah, definitely, because in India the cases have been reduced though, but it's like still 15,000 cases or 20,000 cases every day. So even it's good for them to stay, because even if they will go to India, they can't travel. Because they would be restricted at some certain state or something, and then after, the thing is that once you go to over that place, you have to go into the quarantine for 14 days. And that is the most difficult part, like that you had gone there for traveling, and then you have to go for quarantine 2 weeks here, and then once you come back from India to Australia, then you also have to go to quarantine for 14 days.
Which is very expensive too.
Yeah, it is. And then it's like, like if you're taking the holiday for 1 month, it's just gone in quarantine.
You waste a lot of money. Sammy, let's talk about food. Do you cook?
No, I don't. I can't cook.
You can't cook the Indian curry?
I can't cook.
So how do you eat?
Oh, yeah. Because the food over here is very expensive, and that's also one of the challenges I face when I come here to because there was, like different sorts of cuisines, and I wasn't sure, because I used to prefer the Indian curry at my home, and then sometimes Chinese or something. There are like, I got fantasy as well, like there are so many restaurants, so many different cuisines, and then, but I wasn't sure like which food will be suitable for my stomach. So maybe, like I could catch up some disease or something.
You can't catch disease,
But yeah, like stomach upset or something. So but I did try a lot, and then I got to know that this, like, from, like if you're trying the Thai food, then go for pad Thai or masaman or something, curry. and then I try to start. But yeah, food is really expensive.
Yeah, food is, yeah. So do you cook at home? So you said you don't cook. So
No,
how, you just buy food and eat at home? Or
Yeah,
what?
so I used to buy the food from here. Like, so like if I got the curry
Yeah.
from the restaurant, and then I used to get the paranthas
Yeah.
or rice from the Raj corner.
Yeah.
So, and then which makes me quite easier, you know, that you don't have to go, you just have to put them on the pan or
On the
something,
pan and
then-
fry them and warm them and easier.
Yeah.
So you cook, but ready-made food. So you just buy the food which is ready
Yeah.
and you just warm them and eat.
Perfect.
I think, is that make it more expensive rather than buying all the ingredients and cooking?
Yeah, but I think if you buy all the ingredients and then you have to, you know, be very much passionate about them, try to cut them. And then,
So, in short, you are not a cooker.
no, I'm not.
You're just a buyer. You buy and warm them and cook.
Right.
Yeah.
And I really find it the cheaper than eating at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Because if you are eating, then like suppose one meal will cost you like $15 or $20 one time. And then it's like, so if you are having the same thing, it could be, you know, like at least you can eat 2 to 3 times, so which is quite convenient for you.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Sammy, when you came to Australia, was it what you were expecting? Or it surprised you and you had, wow, this is good, or wow, this is challenging?
I was, like, you know, when I come over here, I was so much fascinated by the beaches here.
Yeah, okay.
Because like my hometown, I'm like from the mountains.
Yeah.
And it's completely different, you know, when you saw the beaches, you were like, oh my God, you wanted to swim and everything.
Yeah.
But I got fascinated in the beginning. And then I try to like learn the culture of Aussies and everything. And the good thing over in this country is that, you know, that like they follow every food.
Yeah.
So even for Aussies, they don't have a particular food. They are rely on every country's food, and which is very good. Though.
Yeah.
And you can have any food, you can go anywhere. It's like, you know, completely independent. So I like the environment here.
So it was like, yes, this is the place I want to be. So it was good for you.
Right. And even I don't face, you know, like any such, like many people face a lot of things. Right? But for me, it was an excellent start for me.
So it's good for you, the best country.
Right.
So when you finish whatever you're doing, are you expecting to go back home or you'll stay here?
I am thinking of staying here to get some, you know, some substantial work experience, and then I might go back. Because let's see, like if the COVID is going to last for a long time, then I'll stay.
So what are you praying for? COVID lasts long, so you stay longer, or COVID finish, then you go with lots of money after working here because you work lots, yeah?
Right. But yeah, I'm just thinking, like, even if the COVID stays or goes, but just like the people should be healthy or should not get affected by COVID.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
even if it's
traveling
going to
would
stay,
be,
traveling would be a lot.
okay. Oh. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, it was easy, Sammy, talking to you. It's always been easy talking to you. You enlight this channel. Yeah, and wherever I feel like there's something we want to ask you, anytime I'll just give you a call, and if you are available and you're not so busy in your schedule like you always are, you can make yourself available so we can have a chat.
Of course, I will be happy to hear anytime.
Yeah. So, ask people to follow this channel. You come through, and if you have somebody else we can interview in this show from overseas, bring them over.
Of course, I will. Thank you very much, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you.